War is a state of armed conflict between different entities, such as nations or groups, involving intense hostility, violence, and often considerable destruction and loss of life. It can have a variety of causes, including political, economic, or territorial disputes, and is usually carried out with the aim of achieving specific goals such as asserting hegemony, defending against aggression, or pursuing ideological goals. Wars can have profound and lasting effects on societies, economies, and geopolitical landscapes. Today's video is about 6 countries that are being destroyed by war. Number 6. Ukraine War. Ukraine is located in Eastern Europe. It is the second largest European country after Russia, bordered to the east and northeast. The conflict in Ukraine primarily involves the regions of Donetsk and Luhansk. The situation began with Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014, and pro-Russian separatist movements emerged in the eastern regions. Since then, there has been a conflict between the Ukrainian government and pro-Russian rebels. Efforts have been made to reach a solution, including the Minsk agreements, but the situation remains tense. Russia's involvement, geopolitical complexities, and humanitarian concerns have characterized the conflict. Even now, there are fierce conflicts between Ukraine and Russia, and powers such as America express support for Ukraine. Number 5. Yemen War. Officially the Republic of Yemen, a country in West Asia. It is at the southern tip of the Arabian Peninsula and is bordered by Saudi Arabia to the north and Oman to the northeast. The conflict in Yemen is a multifaceted and ongoing crisis. It began in 2014 when Houthi rebels took control of the capital, Sana'a, and escalated in 2015 when a coalition led by Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates intervened to support the internationally recognized government of President Abdrabbuh Mansour Hadi. The conflict in Yemen has led to a severe humanitarian crisis, with widespread displacement, food shortages, and health crises. Various factions, including Houthi rebels, government forces, and southern separatists, are involved in the complex and protracted conflict. These military conflicts have had a fatal impact on Yemen. Number 4. Palestine War. Palestine is a country that is being destroyed by war. The term Palestinian War is broad and can refer to various conflicts in the region. A notable conflict is the Arab-Israeli War of 1948, which took place shortly after the establishment of the State of Israel. It involved neighboring Arab states and the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East. In addition, there are ongoing tensions and conflicts between Israelis and Palestinians, including conflicts in the Gaza Strip and the West Bank. The Gaza Strip is a region marked by ongoing conflict, particularly the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Tensions have arisen due to issues such as territorial disputes, control of resources, and the broader political situation in the Middle East. The area has seen several military operations and conflicts over the years, including clashes between Israel and Hamas, the militant group that controls the Gaza Strip. Number 3. Libiya War. Libya is a country located in North Africa, on the African continent. Most of the country lies in the Sahara Desert. Libya is dealing with a complex and volatile situation involving various factions, militias, and foreign actors. The conflict has its roots in the aftermath of the 2011 uprising that led to the ouster of Muammar Gaddafi. Since then, political and security instability has continued. Various forces are vying for control, including the UN-recognized Government of National Accord, GNA, the Libyan National Army, LNA, led by Khalifa Haftar, and other armed groups. Foreign interference and geopolitical interests have further complicated the situation. Number 2. Syria War. Officially, the Syrian Arab Republic is a country in Western Asia located in the Eastern Mediterranean and the Levant. The Syrian Civil War is a complex and destructive conflict that began in 2011. It involves multiple groups with different interests and has led to significant humanitarian crises. Key factors include political unrest, government repression, and the rise of extremist groups. Major players in the conflict include the Syrian government led by President Bashar al-Assad, various opposition groups, Kurdish forces, and external actors such as Russia, Iran, and Turkey. The war has resulted in widespread displacement, destruction, and loss of life. Number 1. Afghanistan War. Afghanistan is a landlocked country at the crossroads of Central Asia and South Asia. The situation in Afghanistan and Asia has been marked by a protracted conflict involving various parties, including the Afghan government, the Taliban, and international forces. The United States and its allies have been involved in Afghanistan since the early 2000s to fight terrorism and support the Afghan government. The conflict has resulted in a significant humanitarian crisis, with widespread internal and external displacement of people. Many civilians have faced displacement, and there are concerns about access to basic needs such as food, clean water, and healthcare. It is important to note that situations in conflict zones can change rapidly.